All right, guys, Lorenzo here, aka the Zoe Deal. So here is a review of the buttons in the Toyota Corolla LE. I already started it. This is a key start, and we're going to start on the left side. So right here, you have all your power windows for the back and the front, and then you have your lock and unlock, and then you have your lock for the windows in the back. And then right here, you actually have your knob for your power windows, so you can move your left one, and then when you turn it to the right side, you can move the right mirror and adjust it. Down here you have your adjuster for the brightness on your digital gauge cluster display. Right now you won't really see much of a difference just because it is daytime, but at night you'll notice a bigger difference when you switch it. Here's your automatic high beams. Now down here next to your foot, you have your lever for the gas cap, and then you have the lever to open up the back trunk. Left side of your steering wheel, these are going to be all your light controls right here. I usually keep them on auto. And then on the left side of your steering wheel, you have your left and right buttons for your digital gauge cluster. So right here, you'll be able to go through and see a few different options depending on what you want to see on your screen. Like right here, you have your total average miles per gallon. You can see how fast you're going, and then you can scroll over and check out some other options like your music. You can check your trip distance, and then you can adjust some of your different safety settings and a few other options. Now here's your back button right here, and then this is for your phone calls. If you have an incoming phone call, you can answer it. Here's your different volume adjusters for if you're on the phone with somebody, or if you want to adjust the volume on your music or whatever you're listening to. And then this is your voice activation. So if you want to call somebody, you push this, it'll prompt, and then you can tell it who to call. Now on the right side of your steering wheel, you have a little bit more complicated buttons, but this is probably the most complicated it'll get in a Corolla LE because everything else is pretty basic. Here you have your cruise control. So once you push this button, it'll prompt right on here that your cruise control is on. Right now it's unavailable because we're not driving. The next button is your lane keep assist. And then right here, you can actually change it from adaptive cruise mode to regular cruise control. Once you actually set your cruise control, like once you push your cruise control and then you set it with this, then you can actually adjust how fast or slow it goes. Next button right here, this is for your gap adjust between you and the car in front of you. So once you push this, it'll give you 3 or 4 different prompts. You can follow 4 different car distances away, 3 or 2 or 1. Right here you have your mode button, so you can actually change it from regular radio to if you want to listen to Sirius XM, or if you want to listen to your own Bluetooth, so it'll switch from different stations. And then here you can just change songs or channel that you're on. Now here's your shifter. Right next to it you have a hold button, so anytime you're driving, if you want to just have the brake hold function, you just push this down, and you can take your foot off the brake. Let's just say you're on a hill, or you're just stuck in traffic and you don't want to keep your foot on the brake, just push this. This is your electronic parking brake, so anytime you put the car in park, it'll automatically engage, and when you put it in drive, it'll automatically disengage. Now, as I say in all of my videos, the infotainment system is going to be a separate video. I still have not done anything with the infotainment system yet, but at some point in the future, I'm going to release a video on it. Now, right here, you have all your air conditioning controls. Right here is to turn it off. Here's your front defroster. Here's your rear defroster. And then wherever you want the air to hit, you just push this multiple times and it'll prompt where you want it to go. This is an eco heat cool setting. Right here, you can circulate the air within the cabin. And then right here, you actually can just have direct airflow from the outside, and your AC button. This right here is for your fan speed. And then right here, you can adjust the different temperature. Now right down here, you have a USB-C port. So anytime you want to charge anything, you can actually just plug it in right here. And then your actual shifter. To put it in drive, there's a little switch in front of the knob here, and you just pull it all the way down to drive. Then you have your neutral, reverse, your backup camera will show up, and then you push it forward to put it in park. Up above here, you have your different lights. So for your left side, for your doors, so anytime you open your doors, the lights will come on automatically. And then you have all your lights, and then you have your right light. All right, guys, so this lever right here, which is actually kind of stuck right now, is for your this part of the seat to go forward or back. And then this right here is where you can jack the seat up or down. And then to move it forward and back, you just pull on this, and you should be able to move it forward and back. Now, the only thing you really have to worry about in the back is your 2 USB-C ports right there. So if you have passengers, they can charge their devices. Now, to open up the trunk of your vehicle, you have your key fob right here, and there's a button. Push this down, opens up the trunk. Lift it up, and there you go. Now, a few last buttons I wanted to go over here. So on your key fob, if you want to get your key out, you just push this. And then to lock and unlock, let me close this real fast. You just unlock, lock button. And that's about it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want more button tutorial videos, just check out my YouTube channel here. And if you want to stay up to date with all things Toyota, I actually have a personalized newsletter I send to all my customers. You can actually visit my website at thezodials.com, and you can subscribe to my newsletter.